So whenever you're ready, I'd like you to come to a comfortable seat. For this meditation, I just want you to think about overall comfort, not sitting in like a perfect yogi position with cross-legged. It can just be on a chair with your feet up, or the sofa, or the bed. As long as you're sitting and your spine is long and you can feel supported, that's the most important thing for this meditation. So just take the next few breaths to find that optimum position. Make sure that you're comfortable. Get any last minute fidgets out the way, any little wriggles. And begin to, if you feel comfortable to, close the eyes. If you prefer not to close the eyes, you can just take the gaze down, half gaze, soft gaze. It's your choice. And there's nothing to do, nowhere to be, except here in this space now. Gently begin to place the attention on the breath without any intention to change it at all. Just the act of noticing. Simply begin to notice the path of your inhale as it travels in through your nose and passes back out through the nose. Simply follow the breath into the body through the nose and back out again through the nose. With every exhale, see if you can soften a little. See if you can relax. Let go. You're not trying to change anything or control anything. You're simply residing in the breath and in this moment. You might already notice that the mind is busy, that the mind is trying to engage you in a thought, a memory, an experience. But today we're just going to witness how the mind reacts, how the mind is, the nature of the mind. And we do that by simply following the breath, using the breath as our anchor to calmness, our anchor to the now. And we're not trying to stop the mind from thinking, but be able to witness the mind without attachment and without judgment. So continuing to follow the breath as you gently breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. No attachment to anything in the mind. Simply noticing and letting go. As you continue to follow the breath, I'd like you to bring your intention to the top of your head, the crown of your head. And on your next exhale, see if you can soften the scalp, the top of the head, and the back of the head. Exhale to release tension in the scalp and the back of the head. Allow that release to travel down the neck, softening into the neck, relaxing the neck. Breathing in and breathing out. Your next exhale softens your shoulders. Release any tension from the shoulders. Let it go. And soften the arms, the upper arms. Maybe the arms start to feel a little heavier. You're inhaling and exhaling, release. Release the lower arms and the hands. Fingers are soft. Every exhale brings even more relaxation. Even more softness. Bring your attention to the top of the back. And let the next exhale travel all the way down the back, pulling tension from the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back, and releasing it. Softening your whole back. Allow your pelvis to soften. And the buttocks. And for a moment, just notice the points of contact with the earth. See if you can soften into the earth a little more. Perhaps that's an exhale. Soften. Breathe out and soften. And that softness travels down the backs of the legs to the backs of the knees, the backs of the calves, all the way to the heels. The whole back of your body is relaxed. And all you're doing is inhaling and exhaling, let go, release. Even let the soles of your feet relax. Gently encouraging the mind's attention to come back to the breath if it wanders. And it will, that's what it's designed to do. Simply breathe into the thoughts. Begin to draw your attention up the fronts of your feet, the tops of your feet. Soften the tops of your feet and the ankles. And now that softness travels up into the shins and the knees Release any tension in the knees, any tightness, any discomfort. Let that go on your exhale. And now the upper legs, the thighs, release the thighs. Release all the way into the hips, hip sockets. See if you can really feel that release in the hips. We hold a lot of tension in the hip flexors, the muscles at the fronts of our pelvis that join our legs to our upper body. Release the hip flexors. Bring the attention a little higher into the pelvis and the lower belly. Soften the belly. Notice the belly button rise as you inhale and fall again as you exhale. Soft belly, flowing breath. Belly rises on the inhale and relaxes and softens on the exhale. Notice the rib cage and the same pattern in the rib cage of expansion on the inhale and softness on the exhale. Relax your whole rib cage. Relax your heart and relax your collarbones. Relax your throat, the space around the voice box. Let that soften. Bring your attention up into your jaw. Another spot for tightness. Release the jaw, soften your jaw. Feel the tension melt away from your jaw. And the tongue, let the tongue feel heavy. Cheeks relax. Nose relaxes. Temples and eyes relax. And last of all, your forehead. Feel your whole forehead relax. Breathing in and breathing out. As you continue to focus on the breath, I'd like you to lift your internal gaze up towards the third eye space, the space between the eyebrows. And together we'll count to 10. I'll count out loud, and as I count, I'd like you to visualize the numbers on the screen of your mind in the third eye. Concentrating on that space, a focal point. Inhale for 1, exhale 1. Visualize 2, inhale, and exhale 2. Inhale for 3 and exhale, let 3 go. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale for 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, let the number 6 go. Inhale for 7, slow the breath down, and exhale 7. Inhale 8, exhale 8. Breathe in 9, breathe out 9. Inhale for 10 and exhale 10. Continue to focus on the breath as we settle into the now. Be here now. Allow yourself to be a witness, to watch your thoughts from the sidelines, knowing that you don't have to engage, you're not your thoughts. You can witness them just as you witness the clouds in the sky. You let them pass. And if the mind feels very busy, deepen the breath. Slow the breath down. Use the exhale to create spaciousness between the thoughts. As you continue to focus on the inhale and the exhale, you might notice that you can enter the space in between the thoughts, this blissful space between every thought. Blissful silence. For the last few moments, notice the quality of the mind. Notice the types of thoughts. Are they future, past, planning, memories? No attachment, no judgment. Simply witnessing the thoughts, labeling past, present, planning, and let it go. Notice whether you've created any tension in the body, in the face. Maybe release, let go of any accumulated tension. Soften the shoulders again. Stay with the breath. Breathing in and breathing out, letting go, releasing. Begin to place the attention on any sounds that you can hear around you. Draw your attention in a little closer and begin to return to your body. Return back into your body. Notice the points of contact with the earth. Deepen the breath slightly. Becoming aware of your surroundings. And maybe a wriggle of the fingers and toes. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.